name is Emmanuel Osubonsu, and today I'm your host on Dear Diary. My guest today is an idiot, said by some. He is a profane, said by others. You have seen parts of him you may have not wanted to see in your life ever. He doesn't apologize for that. And normal is not a word we can use when describing this person. Welcome, Wanlov the Kubolo, to my Dear Diary. Thank you for your welcome. Okay, this is a segment we have called Up Close and Personal. So you are me. It's very weird. What experiences from your childhood influenced you to become who you are today? When I was growing up, I was allowed to roam free in my neighborhood. And as a result of that, I became what people call a kobolo, because I wouldn't come home at the time I'm supposed to, and sometimes I won't eat at home because I'm eating. Like, I'm waiting by a kinky seller for her to finish selling her food and she'll give me the surplus to eat, because maybe I like kinky more than spaghetti that they'll cook in the house. I used to climb trees, chase rats in the bush with my area friends, fish for tadpoles and golden fish in the gutters. But those times, those were like streams and rivers. Now we are calling them gutters because they are full of trash and so on. What is the harshest thing a critic has ever said to you? When I was proving to Delores Frimpong Manso of the Delay Show that I do not wear underwear, and one of the comments I received was that my genitalia looked like that of a dog's and my pubic hair looked like chicken feathers. Chicken feathers. I don't think that was a very nice thing for them to say. Okay, Wanlov, I don't like how you're answering this question. So we'll go to another one. We all know how far you can go to prove your point. But is there anything you did and thought that even by your standards, you had maybe gone too far? Yes, anal sex. That's too much. Wanlov, there seem to be a lot of rumors about you. Which one have you heard which was totally false? Totally false, and the most annoying rumor about me is that I sniff cocaine. Cocaine? If I was a cocaine user. Angel dust. And this is by Blast Rasta. Why would he? If I was a cocaine user, and I wouldn't hide it. I don't hide things, So once again, I ask that he remind me when he saw me sniffing coke or using coke, so that I stop insulting him and abusing him. I even heard that his patois is fake. He has a friend called Pat, which he misses. Wow. So that's why he speaks patois. Wanlov, what is your personal view on legalizing marijuana in Tampa? First of all, I have never smoked marijuana in my life, in my death. I don't even think my father smoked marijuana when I was in his testicles. When people are, I don't know the other things that being high, what comes back. One thing is, it makes you think of the impossible as possible, or what you normally consider impossible. It makes you think, beyond, a step beyond normal thinking. And I think we need that sometimes, to be creative and to go, a step further, an inch further, a mile further, or whatever. And so, me, mum, dear, it's not that I use it, but I really don't have anything against marijuana. And I see a lot of the greatest musicians in the world, Fela Kuti, Bob Marley, all these guys are smoking marijuana. And now, melodies from Bob Marley are being used in churches, by gospel musicians. They're using Bob Marley's melodies, and this person was smoking ganja. and has influenced the world so greatly, and not in any negative way, I think. So, wow. Okay, I really don't believe that you haven't smoked before, because you're not normal. And I think people who smoke marijuana are not normal. Describe your ideal woman. I'm not talking about ideal milk. I'm just talking about a woman who is perfect for you. I'll start with, not her talking voice though, but if you have singing voice, Jocelyn Dumas Botos, but not her head. Her head is quite big. Whose head will I use? Becca's head and her hairstyle. And I'm not a big fan of breasts, so I can do it like flats, small breasts. We now move on to the truth and dare segments. Yes, it's not truth or dare. You don't have a choice in this. It's truth and dare. We will start off with the truths, where you have to be as honest as possible. Truth. Half-co or dark-skinned? Dark-skinned. Let's see. Tall or short? Short. Sometimes you get some tall girl and her thing is like a bucket. It's like you get lost in there. Okay. Slim or chubby? Chubby in the right places. I don't like too much of slump. Nice. I like your answer. I like your answer. I think me too. I feel the same way. Wanlov, where did you lose your virginity? In a room next to my house. When I was 7, I was being dry humped for a few weeks by two sisters. They were playing this game where the door handle was broken, so there's this metal that you can open the door with if you have like pliers or whatever. And one of them will enter the room with me and go and hide that metal somewhere in the house, and then enter the room with me. And they'll put me like on top of them and be going like. Wanlov, please describe your most embarrassing moments. Okay, it's hard to choose. I have two. One was when I was really young, and one was when I was like my late teens. When I was really young, I defecated on myself in Tiny Tots at Ridge, and they bathed me naked in front of Sarah Kassab and Santua Rollins. And I was a child, but I just felt some way. And then when I was old, I was in Texas mowing some lawn at some house I was staying. And some girls were passing by in golf carts, young teenage girls. Oh, I wanted to show them. Oh, okay. And I'd remove my shirt, flexing with the lawnmower. I was wearing some jeans. I wasn't wearing shoes. And at some point, as they were passing, I stood at some place to just hold the lawnmower hard so my muzzle would show small. Not knowing I was standing on the ant hill. And the ants were just entering my trousers. So when I started feeling some movement and I like pinched my jeans, they all started biting. So in the next, let's say, 3 seconds, I was jumping around naked in the grass. And these girls were laughing and driving off. Have you ever been intimate with someone from a different country? Wow. Even last night. Yeah. I mean, wow. One of my names is Minister for Foreign TOTO Affairs. Other countries is something that I do, and I think I've even raised the name of Ghana, the flag, high through my other country exploits. Wow, what a question. Even last night too, I'm getting this feeling of jealousy. I just have to continue. They are even waiting in the room. Would you prefer boxers, briefs, or anti-P? Anti-P is like the constant thing for me, anti-P. But I wear briefs when I'm swimming, and I wear boxers when I'm riding my bicycle. But I like anti-P. Even right now, I can even prove it to you. Okay. Relax for me. To the next question. Have you ever been caught cheating? Yeah, no. Have I ever been caught cheating?
What do you mean?
Wow. I've caught myself cheating. Like in 2005, what I realized was going on in my life was I was with one girl. That was my girlfriend. And I realized I loved her and I think about her. But then when I see some kind of girl as well, I'm also feeling for that girl, and I feel like I need to be part of her life. She needs to be part of my life. So I felt like I was cheating myself by not going for the other girl as well. Innately, my nature was telling me I had to go for the other girl as well. And society was making me cheat myself. So I used to cheat. But now, any girl I see that I like, that I want to go for, I go for them. And now, as a result of that, I don't so-called cheat my other girlfriends. Because when they say, "Where are you?" I'll be like, "I'm with Susie or Beatrice in her room with her legs up. What time do you want me to come over?" "Oh, when you finish, come at this time, but make sure you bath before you come." "Oh, by all means, I'll bath." So it's now I don't hide things from my other girlfriends. So within that circle, there's no more cheating. The only cheating was that I used to cheat myself when I was denying myself the other girls that I was feeling for. If someone made a movie about your life, who would you want to play your part? Somebody made a movie about my life. I don't want to play my part. Ejaku. Wow. What part of your body do you hate the most? My buttocks. Half of it is more flat than the other half. Recite the national pledge. Wow, which one is it? Is that a promise of my honor? I really don't know which one it is, and neither does Mahama, so we are cool. This next segment is called First Impression. And with this one, I say a word, and you say the first thing that comes to your mind. So if you're ready, let's go. Short. Akufuado. Tall. Kufuor. Alcohol. Can wine. Kiss. Becca. Slap. Black Rasta. Liar. Black Rasta. Wannabe. D Blurk. It's a double one. D Black Rasta. Yeah. Naked. Me. You. Of course. Thanks to delay. Beautiful. Becca. Raquel. Moist. Yes. Thank you for joining us on Dear Diary. I agree. Raquel. Moist. That was a perfect ending. Shout out to the Lynx family. This is a shout out coming from the FOKM Boys Camp. I am going to masturbate so I don't fall asleep while I'm driving home.